The Finnish player Allu has officially joined NIP.
I'm not really sure how well Allu in his head went through the whole NIP period. I had a discussion with him. It kind of hit him afterwards. The pressure and everything that was part of being in NIP, it's like moving in a fog. He would just do his job and play.
Obviously, he's very skilled from just like an aiming perspective. He hits a lot of shots that you wouldn't expect him to hit. And he actually has an underrated game sense, I think. He's actually a very smart player.
We know if you go way back when he played in Mouse Sports, he played more of the lurking kind of a role because of Chris J was focusing on the op. And then we kind of wanted to have some of that into ENCE. With the change of lineup, he was going to start focusing on the op. And I mean, it's definitely, I don't think we've seen the best of him. Right now, it feels to me a little bit like mentally it's becoming a little bit hard. Like he needs to open some lock in his head to be able to unleash the beast that he can be. I think the past 7 months have been kind of a realization to him in a sense of what last year was like. Gameplay-wise, they kind of didn't use him correctly maybe. They didn't give him as much freedom basically that he should have maybe been given. You have 4 guys that have won everything. It's super hard to put one of those 4 guys into being more supportive role. You'll see someone like Allu do those things. Feels like, yeah, that's a bit of a waste of talent, isn't it?
We didn't actually get along very well when we played together. We had some petty arguments at the time. But I mean, I think he's one of the guys that I get along in general well because he just wants to win. So we have that together. And I think that sort of shines through when you watch him play because he's always just doing what it takes to win. That's why, to a fault sometimes, he sort of migrated himself to a smaller role because he thought that would be the way to go. But you know, when you're that kind of a talent, like you should be the one driving everything and making the whole team go.
Now Allu to clutch it again, takes down one. It's Orb versus Orb, it's Allu and Allu does it one more time.
In Finnish Counter-Strike, I feel like always individually speaking, especially, there's been a lot of talented players. Putting it all together has always been the issue. Having the best possible 5 has literally only been possible only 2-3 times ever. It's like you put 20-year-olds together. You know, it's always tough because a lot of in the Counter-Strike it's about the 2-on-2s, the 2-on-3s, the small situations after the initial strategy is being played out, and that's when it comes to the ability to improvise, the ability to play off of each other. And too many times the team seems to end up on the wrong side of the spectrum of those situations that change the dynamic of the whole match.
It really doesn't seem like he's been able to have the kind of impact he should be having. Because I think the team built around Allu should have a higher ceiling than these guys have been showcasing us in the recent months. So I think it's still some things they need to crack in the game to get there.
Do so. He's spotted, but he hits the shot.
You know, the team is always bigger than the individuals that are part of it. It's not always to say that on paper that if you put the best individuals together, it might not be the best possible result. They might not be functioning as well together. Even if Allu didn't play for ENCE, I don't think it would be the end of the world. He's still not that kind of a workhorse type of a personality that's going to make your team a better functioning unit. He's a great part to a team that, you know, has the fundamentals going on, but is he going to be that fatherly figure that is going to make your team tenfold better? Probably not.